tips and tricks video brought to you by AppsEvents and Acer. And in today's video, we're going to talk about your Chrome tabs. Now, I know we all use them. We have tabs galore open everywhere, looking something a little bit like this. And you don't want to close any of them because you need them. You need to go back and reference it. It's a document you're working in over and over again. Whatever the case is, you need to leave it open. And I get that. I completely agree with you. But I also know that when I have tabs open like this, I get lost and confused. So today we are going to talk about ways you can keep all of these tabs organized so you don't have to close them, but you also don't spend all that time hunting just for that one tab you need. If you come up to your toolbar where you have all of these tabs and you give the tab you use a lot, like multiple times a day, you're always going back to it, a right click, you'll see this option to pin your tab. Now watch what happens when I click pin. It moves that tab all the way over to the left-hand side and shrinks the size of the tab so you can only see the icon. Whatever it is that you go back to over and over again, pin those tabs. You can have as many tabs pinned as you want. Just right-click, pin, right-click, pin, right-click, pin. And it moves them all over to that far left-hand side. They're not going to get lost. So here you can see I've got all of these sample tabs pinned here. I can drag them and rearrange the order if I want to. If I realize, oh, you know what, I'm done with this tab, I don't need it pinned anymore, I can close it, or I can unpin it and then it can move and be flexible with the rest of them as well. So to do that, I right click either unpin or I click close tab. So using these pinned tabs is a great way to give yourself an easy shortcut back to them. If on a MacBook I do Command 1, it jumps me back to that far left-hand tab, that very first tab, Command 1, very first tab. On a Windows-based system, it's Control 1, takes you to the first tab in the order. And I can do this for tabs 1 through 8. So if I have these tabs pinned that I used all the time, I can either use my Command or Control plus the order that that tab is in. So for me, I always keep my email tab number 1. So whenever I need to check my email, I just hit Control 1 and jump back to it. Or I always keep my plans in tab number 2. So it's Command 2. And I jump to it. And I can really quickly and easily get back to those tabs I use a lot. Now this is a relatively new feature in Google Chrome, and it's one that I really like to use to help keep those things I reference frequently open, but can take 5, 6, however many tabs you want and shrink it down so it takes up significantly less space. So to do this, you pick one of these open tabs. Let's say this one. If I give it a right click, I have this option down here that says Add Tab to New Group. I can name the group, let's say Reading. Give it a color. I can add another thing to this tab group as well, like this one. I can right click, Add to Group Reading. Now I can also just drag that into the tab group. And now if I click Reading, it shrinks all of those, puts all of them away. Those are all the things about reading. I'm not working on reading right now. I don't need to see them open and distracting me. But when it's time for me to work on reading lessons, give it a quick click. They're all there. I can easily scroll through them. And I can create another group. I'm gonna give it a different color so it catches my attention differently. And then again, I can go through and I can add these to the different groups. All of these tabs I have open become easier to organize. So just click, tuck them away, and then I can start seeing the other ones I have open more easily. So these are just 3 quick ways. Keep your tabs organized, find what you need quickly. They are shortcuts, they save you time, they save you stress, and they let you focus your energy on the things you want to do, not just trying to find the resources you need. I hope this helps.